Parashah Toldot is the story of Yitzchak. It's a story about a man living in the shadow of his father. Avraham spent his life bringing the world the message of one true God, but then Avraham dies and we're left with a question. What will happen to his mission when he's no longer around to drive the mission forward? Will the connections people made to Hashem survive, or will they fade away after Avraham's death? Enter Yitzchak, who immediately knows what his role is. The role is summed up in one line, chapter 26, verse 18. Yitzchak dug anew the wells which had been dug in the days of his father Avraham, in which the Philistines had stopped up after Avraham's death. Without Avraham, those he influenced began to fall back into idolatry, forgetting everything they had learned. The Philistines had stopped up the wells that Avraham dug. And this is when Yitzchak steps up. What does he do? He doesn't try to push the boundary. He doesn't try to find new innovative ways for people to connect to Hashem. He dug anew the wells which had been dug in the days of his father Avraham. Sometimes the world needs an Avraham to break new ground. Sometimes it needs a Yitzchak to reinforce the progress and pass on the mission to the next generation. The last 2 years have been an Avraham moment, with many in the Jewish world taking on new elements of their Jewish identity. But as the war comes to an end and as the hostages come home, what happens next? Do people stop reciting Psalms? Do people stop lighting the Shabbat candles that they started to light after October 7th? Do the wells we dug over the last 2 years get stopped up? The Jewish world is ready for its Yitzchak moment. Let's dig the wells anew. Let's reinforce the new habits, reinforce people's connections to Israel, Judaism, and to Hashem. You don't need hostages to recite Psalms. You don't need war to light Shabbat candles. Our attending synagogue doesn't need to be tied to the rise in anti-Semitism. Let us dig the wells anew and continue to do all of these things simply because we're Jewish, and that's what Jews do. Shabbat Shalom and Am Yisrael Chai.